Hello everyone, this is Cindy from My Altered Muse, and I have a journal I would like to share with you. Uh, this journal I made for a design team project for Caroline Jensen, and her shop is Carol's Craftery. And I'll show you the papers, and I will give you the links to the shop. And it's a beautiful set of digitals, and I'm excited to show it to you. This is the front cover, and it measures 6.5 by 9, and it's a hard chipboard cover, and I have designed flowers around the bottom and some vintage lace. And I just love this. This is two ladies just out for a stroll. They got their bonnets on, and I think it's beautiful. And I kind of silhouetted these girls with some pearls down the side. And then this is a pearl button right there. And then this is from my stash of flowers. These are vintage, and the lace is vintage, and I just think it turned out beautiful. This lace is vintage also. And then down here I have a dangle. Let me see if you can see it. I did pearls and some lace, and then this beautiful dangle right here. So they kind of hang down from the book. And I have used Sari silk that I'm going to tie it up with, and I'll show you how it looks when we get through with the flip through. So let's get started. It has over, I think, 70 pages, close to 80. And this is the inside cover on the front, and then I've got some lace here. I'm just going to do a quick flip through. I don't want this to take forever. I know you get tired of watching too many long videos. I will show you this though. This is a cute little bag pocket that I made out of a paper bag, and you can store things in it. And I did the cute little cluster here. This is from my Porch Prints. And then this is a Tim Holtz. This is a Tim Holtz tag that I've got clipped on here. Okay. And then this is the back. And then all my ephemera is vintage in here. And that's not supposed to be in there. I tucked it in. Okay, this is all this is vintage. And this is also from Tracy. And then this is vintage, and then I tea dyed or avocado dyed all my papers. And here's a vintage photo from, I think, 1945, lady. And then this is a page out of the Ladies' Home Journal with a date on it of 1942. And I have those tucked right here. And this is vintage music. Okay, then we flip over, have a little tuck spot here. And this is some of the beautiful papers from Caroline's kit. And then I didn't put anything on here. I thought that was a beautiful piece of coffee dyed paper. And this is a vintage paper, and it's written in French. And here's a bag that's got a vintage telegram in it. And then we flip over, And here's a sweet little page. I didn't put it down because it's got two sides, but it's from a vintage children's book. We can tell you what we'll do is we'll just slide it in here also. And then this is avocado dyed paper, great for journaling or pictures. Here's another pretty piece of paper from the collection. Another paper, and I just love her. I think she's darling. And then we've got more vintage lace. And then this is a tuck spot, and I have added just a pretty postcard that you can journal on. And then over here I did a flower and a little crocheted motif. And then here is the center of the first signature, and I used music, and I put this on the cardstock, and you can journal on the back. And that's on the both sides. And then we turn over here, have a beautiful postcard that I made, and journal on the back. More vintage paper, and this is another cutout from the kit. Roses from her kit. And then I just did a collage page here. And then here we have some more vintage paper and a little fold over. And then this Carolyn designed this darling little girl also. This is a CD holder, and I've got it attached as a flip, and you can, if you want to pull this out, you can, and put your own photo in there. And I used some die-cut flowers and this beautiful butterfly from her kit. And then moving along, Eiffel Tower, and then I cut, these are some cut-offs that I added for some note-taking. And in this pocket, we have more journaling and a nice card flip that you can journal in. Here is, I love this, here is a vintage accounting sheet from 1934, and I didn't glue it down. I did like this so you could turn it over and see both sides. More vintage lace, and then some nice spots for journaling, pictures. Here's another tuck spot with a pretty tag in it that you can journal on. And this page is, this is coffee dyed actually. And this is a pretty piece of paper that I thought went nice with the Paris theme here. And then this has several things. We have a jar. I have added a vintage card. And we have another tuck card. And then I made this. And they all tuck in here. And in the little envelope, I have added some embellished gem clips for you to use to tuck in pictures or whatever you might want to add to the journal. Here's another little tuck spot. And then on this side, I did a little half pocket, roses, and postcard. And this is actually an old map, a vintage map of St. Augustine. And then here is, let's see, this is Leaves of Gold. And, yeah, it's real old, real fragile. Okay, then we're going to flip over, and got a journaling card right here that tucks into the little snippets, and I added some lace. This is not vintage. And then I added this flip out here. And on the back, I have added an old vintage check that hasn't been written out, and a receipt. and then it just flips back over. And then I designed this page with the dress form. And this little darling little girl on this, this is avocado dyed paper, and she is from the kit. And then this is also, and we have a few more things I'd like to show you. We've got a tag. Here is another vintage card and a tuck spot. And this I created with Tim Holtz Distress Crayons. I made this tag. And then I like to leave room in between my signatures, so everything has room to breathe, and you can add more to it. So this is what I added to the signature. I added lace, and then I added some little picot embellishment. And then here again, you can really see the pretty, dangles. And then on this side, we have some more. I have another tag that I did with the crayons, and then a tag from the kit with roses, and then this tag. And it just slides into this little pocket, and I have added some lace, and stitched it in, and added some rickrack. Okay, this page is, this is the jar with the butterflies and the hummingbird, and then I made a little flower and added some ribbon, and then this is tucked in, and then more avocado dyed paper, and this is pretty, I think. We have the, wait a minute, this has to come forward a little bit. I have a sheet of paper from the kit. It's just beautiful. Let me show you this. Lovely writing. The paper I use feels just like velvet. It really just kind of like silk. It's real soft. And here's another tag I made, and then this tag is from Tim Holtz. And all this just slides right back in. And then we have the same on the other side. I added another page from her beautiful kit, and another tag, and another alterations tag from Tim's collection. And then I put Paris here, and there's another darling little girl, and I fussy cut the rose and the butterfly. And then this is a lovely page. This is old. This comes from the Ladies' Home Journal, and she's advertising a Pepsi Cola, and I don't see the date on this, but it was like 1930 or something like that. And this is also a vintage piece of paper. And then here we have a belly band, and have journaling spot there. And then this is another beautiful paper from her collection. I just love these butterflies. I think they're lovely. And then this is a fabric collage and some vintage crochet. And then this is a coin envelope. And then this is like from a first grade reader, where you look at the word and then try to write it. And then I did this little collage here. It's kind of a pocket, and I added, this is a little coin. This is a little coin envelope that tucks in right here. And here is a vintage playing card. I just love this. And I have it tucked in right there, and that goes in. And then behind it is a tag. And then I have just kind of done some collage work with a doily, and I fussy cut some roses out, and and added a little bit of lace. And then here is a book, Queen Elizabeth, a page out of that, her book. And yeah, this is actually, this is written in English. I have them in other languages too. And then I did a Paris with some lace, and I did a tea-dyed card and did a little ruffle on it. And this page has a tuck here and the large one here. And this is a piece of vintage ledger paper, and this is a vintage postcard and vintage music, and this is another from a child's book. Tuck that in there. And I did another belly band. I believe this is a double belly band. I have journaling spot here and here in this part of the belly band. And then the jar in the second part of the belly band. And then I layered up some doilies, another rose, and this is another page from her beautiful kit. And then I added, this is an envelope with pages of beautiful flowers, and this is a little tuck spot. And here's a little cute little ticket from the kit. More vintage music, a journaling spot, tuck for page for pictures. The other part of the vintage ledger sheet, and this is a lovely piece of avocado dyed paper to write on. And then here's a little bit of collagen and some tea dyed paper, and the other half of the grammar school learning to write. And then starting here, I left some pages for you to journal and write your thoughts or pictures, and you can raise that up and add something in there. I believe this, no, that's not, it's the other half of that vintage paper. And then here's another avocado dyed, and then here starts the part for you to journal. I didn't add any pictures here, so you'll have plenty of room to journal. And I have added 4 of the edge protectors. And then the back is just plain. And I added some lace. And yeah, that's her. And I think she just turned out beautiful. And I want to show you how pretty all this lace looks cascading down. Isn't that pretty? And now I'm going to tie it up. Move it back. And if for some reason you didn't want the sari silk on there, all you have to do is clip it off. You know, if you don't want to fool with tying the pretty bows, that's fine. And then I kind of pull this out. Pull this out. I love the sari silk. I think it's just beautiful. Okay, there we go. And then we've got some streamers hanging down. And yeah, I think she turned out beautiful. And I enjoyed working with Caroline's kit so much. It's just beautiful. And I will have the link to everything listed below. And I'll have a link to my Etsy shop. She is for sale. And if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Oh, and this is the I did a hidden spine. There's two signatures, and they're both hand. You know, they're three. They're the pamphlet stitch signatures, and it's a hidden spine. And I added the pink roses to kind of coordinate with the pink on the front. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I hope you like her. And if you do, if you have any questions, just private message me, and I'll be glad to answer any of your questions. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Stay safe and stay well. Bye-bye.